OH. Welcome back. First off, for any of you who don't know, yes, I am from the Buckeye State. And if you know me, you know I'm somewhat of a LeBron fan. And no, I'm not a LeBron fan because I think he's the GOAT. Dude grew up less than 2 hours away from me, and all we ever heard about in high school was how this kid up north is considered Ohio's firstborn son. Makes sense once you realize how hard I flop on all these jokes. The hype was so real, even our local Applebee's was out here treating him like a religious figure. You think I'm joking? His last high school football catch was plastered all over the wall. Shout out to photographer Kevin Graff for immortalizing that moment. And thank you to Applebee's for finally taking it down so the future generations can focus on that classic combo during our homecoming dance night dinner. You know, because nothing says teenage romance like boneless wings and your date dodging your LeBron rant. Now let's get into it, because I have some things to say about self-proclaimed king of the NBA. LeBron just hit 50,000 points. That's more buckets than hair follicles I lost in my lifetime. And trust me, I look like the damn before picture for a hair transplant ad. At this point, LeBron's stats are more solid than your crypto investment. Yeah, the one that crashed harder than your baby mama's child support check did. You know, the second you got granted every other week in custody. Okay, enough about us. Let's get back to the king. Nobody's ever done this. Not MJ, not Kobe, not Kareem. LeBron is 40 and still getting buckets. Meanwhile, Johnny, he's still pulling a hammy just by getting off the porcelain throne. But let's not pretend this man didn't do without all the drama. The man flops more than Peter had fish flopping out of the water. For real, can we get a holy invention here? If LeBron gave me $1 for every time he flopped, I could... I'm just saying, LeBron switches teams more than your ex ran through your entire friend list.
Damn.
You know, after she found out you hearted a day at the beach photo of her bestie on Snap. The only thing more consistent than LeBron's team changes is the way your exes stay in your boys' DMs.
Damn.
You'd think she's starting a casting call for her own reality Plug Talk podcast. And hey, let's not forget about how he whines to the refs. I get it. You want every call, but at some point, we gotta start treating LeBron like an iPhone update. Impressive, but also really annoying. 50K? Cool, but how many crybaby moments? Alright, let's break this down. LeBron, all-time leading scorer in both regular seasons and playoffs. 4 MVP, 4 championships, 4 final MVPs. More All-NBA selections than your wife has exes still watching her Instagram story. But let's be real. LeBron James just hit 50,000 points. He's still dominating at 40 years old. Meanwhile, here I am struggling to walk up a single flight of stairs. And don't even ask me what I look like trying to get off the ground. Just reverse a LeBron flop and boom. That's me. Except it's probably more painful for you to watch than I actually feel. LeBron James just hit 50,000 points. He's still dominating at 40 years old. If LeBron gets a 5th ring, do you think the GOAT conversation is over? Look, I get it, okay? I grew up in the Jordan era. I think Kobe is hanging on the rim with Jordan before LeBron ever will be. But at some point, we gotta recognize greatness while it's happening. So, let's take this moment to get serious, okay? What's your excuse? A lot of us on here make excuses why we can't level up. Oh, I'm old. I don't have the right team around. People don't respect my talent. LeBron puts in the work, stays consistent, and keeps showing up. And that's the real lesson here. Greatness is all about longevity, discipline, and evolution. You don't have to be the flashiest. You don't even have to be the most hyped. But I guarantee, if you show up, put in the work, stay resilient, nobody can deny your success. So, do me a favor, go chase your own 50K. Go be great. And I'll see you next time. Just sitting there waiting to get tossed in the trash like you're an NBA franchise in Texas. Which reminds me, has anyone checked in on Dallas fans lately?